Hey everyone, welcome to our video series, Canal Days, and thanks for joining us for today's episode of the Brookside Cemetery, located in East Longmeadow, Massachusetts. I am your host, Carrie, here with my co-host, local historian, and founder of Historical Tours of Greater Holyoke, Robert Como. As your personal tour guide, Robert will lead you through some of the most iconic sites and their legends of historic significance throughout New England's preeminent and pivotal state of Massachusetts. With his expert insights, every monument and memorial story comes to life. Afterwards, don't forget to check out his website, holyokecanaltour.org, to access the full Canal Days video and podcast series, and also check out his free in-person public tours he offers throughout Western Mass and the 2025 schedule for these special events. You can also book personalized private tours for groups of all sizes, tailored to your interests. To discover all that and much more, remember to log on to holyokecanaltour.org. So, Robert, can you educate us on the year the cemetery was originally created?
It was made in the year 1803. It's the second oldest cemetery in East Longmeadow, and also it's a neighborhood cemetery, which had the properties of churchyard cemetery, except it was out in the rural areas. There should be some more brownstones here because this is East Longmeadow, and they probably used the brownstones a lot later than other communities because they were mined here. And yes, the name gives away Brookside Cemetery. It is alongside of a brook. Now, it's the only cemetery in East Longmeadow without entrance into it that cars could use. There is a gate you can open up, but to park across the street on the entrance road of the golf course, and you'll be able to see the cemetery right in front of you, only 100 feet away. And that is by far the best. So if you have a handicapped person, you can always drop them off right at the gate, and then you can go and park near the entrance. So it's the Pine Knoll Golf Course, and we're going to go into the cemetery. So it's a rather beautiful area, to say the least. And like I told you, you can just walk 100 feet and you're at the tip of it. Alright, here's the sign, Brookside Cemetery, and we'll go into it. It's the smallest of the 4 cemeteries in East Longmeadow. The others, it very quickly goes from very old to very modern. Alright, so you can see in the back here, you have some fairly modern stones, but on the top you have the somewhat older stones. Okay, and here's the obelisk for the Warner family with individual stones for each of those people. And these gravestones here have worn out drastically. They're very hard to read. So the brownstones have had a tough time of it. Brown because it's exposed to the wind in a straight line direction from the golf course, and it might pick up little sand particles and hit against it. And this one has a footstone still around. Right, this is Timothy Crane, 1830. And a good bet this is his footstone behind it. This person here fought in the Revolutionary War. Sylvanus Eaton. Footstone behind it. This one says Amelia, wife of Orrin Eaton, died 1822, and she has a footstone behind her. So I'll tell you one problem, that's facing the east, but the footstone should face towards the west, and it's not. There's a lot of other stones that are worn quite a bit down. Okay, and then in the last corner, some very old ones around here. Okay, the footstone that says PR. And this is for Ruth Hancock. As I say, it's Ruth. Yeah, Ruth. 1824 she died. Wife of Levi Hancock. And that's the footstone. This is east. I'm sorry, this is pointing towards the west, and this is pointing towards the east. So this gravestone is the correct orientation, a very rare event. Alright, yeah, it says RH. Very rare event. And here's another one, correctly oriented. Okay, grave footstone outwards compared to also the headstone outwards. Headstone facing towards the west for the post 1776 burial. And this is Mrs. Margaret and Mr. Ariel Hancock, who died September 1808. And it's correct arrangement here. So it's a nice little cemetery, and even though it's tiny, it has a lot going for it. Thank you very much.